Awesome.
Once it loads, it will show you a page where it will show all your Microsoft account details. In that, you have to go to more actions and edit profile, because we want to edit some things in your profile. Only then it will be able to play Minecraft multiplayer. So here we have to edit your age to something which is 18 plus. So it shows edit date of birth. Click on that and go there and select a year which makes it so that you're 18 plus. I have it on 1995. It doesn't really matter if it's anything about 18 will do. So do whatever. So yeah, that's it for here. Now once you're done, scroll down and click on save there, and then you'll be done.
Do you believe that? If you think your life's going to be amazing, it will be.
That has a powerful impact on people. So powerful.
Is it just me, or do the samples be tasting way better as the samples than when you actually buy it? I swear, they must be secretly sneaking in some extra flavor or something, because it tasted way better when I ate it from the sample cup. You know, there's nothing like walking through a Costco or a Sam's Club if that's your style, but there's nothing like walking up and down the aisles of a Costco, feeling bored and exhausted from just being in the store for so long, when you come across a free sample of some ravioli or some chicken or whatever it is to keep you going for just a little bit longer. Like, that tasted bomb. So bomb, I might just have to go back for another. What? Ma'am, I think your hand was in the way. I was trying to get another sample.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Bro, I don't know what it is, but there's just something about Costco samples that makes people act up. Only at Costco will you see entire groups of people swarming around carts with samples of like the most basic everyday food items, like they just discovered what food is. It could be a jug of orange juice, not even a jug, the tiniest, most sample sized cup, and there'll still be 8 people crowded around it, looking, staring at it like, what is this? What do we have here today? Like they're cavemen discovering fire. Like, have you guys never tried orange juice before? We got Susan over here intently studying the packaging, like the sample of orange juice just opened up a whole new world for her. I swear, I'll be walking in the store and a few aisles up, I'll just see a mob of people forming. They're blocking all passive movement. I'm thinking like, dang, what unique gourmet food item could they be serving up today? Causing all this hype, causing an actual mob to start forming in a grocery store, and then it's like a chip. Some people will just be doing too much over a tiny sample. Like, look at this news clip I found. This is a real thing that actually happened.
2 senior citizens got into a fight at a Costco over free samples. Police told the state newspaper in Columbia, South Carolina, that it started when a 72-year-old man cut ahead of a 70-year-old who was waiting for a complimentary piece of cheese. The 70-year-old says it happened again while he was waiting on a cheeseburger sample. Don't let that detail slip by. They're literally going from sample line to sample line. That led to angry words. Witnesses tell police that the Hawaiian shirt-clad alleged line cutter then hit the other man, causing his hat and glasses to fly off. The 72-year-old told police he thought the other man was about to hit him.
Bro, first of all, it's literally just a piece of cheese. I mean, even the reporter can barely keep it together. And hold up, 72 years old and we're still cutting in lines and throwing punches, getting into full-on fights? Wait a minute, the senior center might actually be kind of lit then in that case.
Police are trying to get a hold of surveillance footage to sort this whole thing out. So far, no arrests have been made.
So far, no arrests have been made? I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but imagine you get taken to the station to get booked, someone asks you what you're there for and saying, yeah, I punched a 70-year-old at Costco over a piece of cheese. But at the same time, I can kind of understand. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still free food, which who doesn't want that? Shoot, put the right sample in front of me, you might catch me acting up too. But can we talk about some of these samples they'll be giving out? Like when they try and set up a sample cart with vitamins. Bruh, are you guys trying to get me addicted to Flintstone gummies again? Like, come on, I've been clean for like 12 years. Or even worse, I once saw a Tide Pod sample cart. Like, what is going on there? Didn't we learn our lesson with this back in 2017? I hope they have emergency room samples right next to that. You know, there's a few categories, a few types of people when it comes to the sample workers at Costco, or at any store really. The first type, and I know you all know this one, is those old sassy hairnet ladies that will lose their minds if they even sense you thinking about taking more than one sample. Like absolutely no chill at all. You go in for the second swipe and they act like you try to walk out of the store with their whole cart. And then there's the toned down version of them. The ones that won't really say anything about it, but if you do something they disapprove of, maybe you're taking too long, maybe you go to grab more than one, they start giving you that look, staring you down with disapproval, but still don't really say anything. And sometimes they're smart too. I remember this one lady was giving out these chocolate brownies and I couldn't help it. I just had to have a second. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna stop by here again on my way back. You know, she'll forget about me by then. I don't want to annoy her by taking 2 in a row. But when I stopped by on my way back, bro, this lady was staring into my soul. Like, I never forget who already took a sample. Hey, don't underestimate the hairnet lady's memory. You can't be fooled. There's a good brain under that hairnet. I don't know why most of the sample people all seem to be old ladies, but then there's also the occasional dude, and they're always really calm, probably just sitting there chilling like, damn, is my shift over yet? But I noticed they always seem to be put at that one lonely, forgotten sample station that gets no visitors. For some reason, instead of being at the front of the aisle like all the others, there's always that one cart tucked at the very end of like the least busy aisle that gets stuck serving like coconut water. Or something. Never is it one of the old sassy hairnet ladies either. Just some chill old dude that's not gonna have a stroke when you go in to reach for a second sample. But then again, is anyone even taking seconds on coconut water in the first place? I don't know. Someone just needs to show some love to my boy in the back too, all isolated and lonely back there. Another type of worker is the complete opposite of the old sassy ladies. I remember one time in particular, there was this one sample lady that actually offered me more samples. She probably saw me eyeing it or something, and she was like, yeah, here, take another one if you want. I was like, whoa, you kind of threw me off there for a second. I wasn't really expecting that. I mean, the lady 2 aisles down was going crazy earlier, running a whole tyrannical dictatorship at her station. And then the last one you can't forget about is the information giver. You walk up to grab a sample and they start spitting paragraphs about this has 9 grams of protein and 69 servings per package, only takes 5 minutes to cook, just bombarding you with information. Like, chill, I'm just here for the free food and then I'm gone. And maybe back for one more, but then I'm gone for sure. I don't know, man, Costco samples. And then compare all of that to getting samples at a frozen yogurt place. I swear, those workers will sit back and watch you drain the entire machine from samples and still won't say anything.
If you can't pull an all-nighter, you don't get all-nighter memories. Love is incredibly important. Family is incredibly important. There's beauty in things being temporary.
I don't want to do anything forever.
Yeah, it's hard to forgive other people.
What's up, guys? So this story takes place about 1.5 years ago when I was 18 years old, and I had recently just started college. I was living at the college at the time. And you guys ever have one of those dreams that makes no sense at all, where the most random things are happening, and then you wake up and just think, how did my brain even come up with that? Because what went down at this McDonald's on this particular night reminds me of that. And as you'll see, there's really no satisfying ending to any of this. Just a lot of unusual things that went down, one after the other, that left me confused and still don't really make any sense when I think about it. So it was a Saturday night and I was just chilling in my dorm room playing Xbox with a friend, and we were bored. We were trying to find something to do, but we couldn't find anything at all, and it got to be kind of late, and since there was nothing else to do, we decided to go grab some food. I think the only food I had there in my dorm was probably half a bag of chips, a Pop-Tart, and like a can of Red Bull, so there was definitely nothing there I had that we could eat. And by 11 o'clock at night, the food options that were actually within walking distance started to go down real quick as it got later and later. But my go-to at this time of the night was always McDonald's. First of all, because it was cheap, you can get a lot of food for a little money, but mainly because they used to have this one drink there that I think I was actually addicted to. This drink, first of all, was god tier. It was like this chocolate chip frozen coffee thing that actually tasted way closer to a milkshake after all the sugar and whatever stuff they put in it. But however they made it, I used to go to McDonald's all the time to get this thing. And this is unrelated to the story, but one day, a few months later, they freaking got rid of it. One day I pull up to McDonald's and they're like, oh yeah, that? We got rid of that. I was like, you did what now? So Ronald, if you're out there and you see this, please bring it back, help your boy out. But this takes place before those dark times began. So I was really trying to get that drink, get a cheap meal to go with it. So I asked Justin if he's down to get some McDonald's. And since there was nothing else to do anyways, he's like, sure, why not? Let's go. So we start walking down the street to the McDonald's. And a little background on this McDonald's, there was a lot of homeless people, a lot of crackheads in that area. And there would often be groups of them that hung around outside that McDonald's and just in that area in general. Usually they would just be sitting on the curb or sleeping on the tables or something. It was never really a big deal. So like I said, it was around 11 at night, but this McDonald's didn't close until midnight and the drive-thru was open 24 hours. And I knew that for a fact because I had gone there plenty of nights in the past. And this McDonald's was always popping, so I immediately knew something was off when we were walking on the street up to it, and it looked pretty much empty. I think I just saw a few people in the corner, and that was it. So that was kind of strange right off the bat. And sure enough, when we walked up to the door and tried it, it was locked. I'm checking the sign on the door that definitely says open until midnight every night. The strange thing was, I could see a group of people through the door kind of moving around. This was a pretty big McDonald's. They were all the way across the other side of the building, so they were kind of behind some trash cans and walls, so I couldn't really see them, but I just kind of assumed they must have been workers, right, if the whole inside was locked. But the drive-thru was at least 24 hours, so we decided whatever, let's just try and walk through the drive-thru and we can take it somewhere else to eat. So we straight up walk up to the drive-thru speaker and it's dead quiet. We're like, hello, hello, can we order? Tapping on it, but nobody is answering. And at this point, I don't know if they're just ignoring us, but a car pulled up behind, so we step back and start watching this car to see if they're able to order or if they just get ignored too, which they did. They sat there for a few minutes and then just drove off. The thing is, as I started to look through the drive-thru windows, we can see workers moving around in the kitchen. So we walk up to the windows to see if we can get somebody to take our order at this 24-hour drive-thru, and there's this girl moving around by the register who I swear could see us outside the window trying to get her attention, but she was just acting like we weren't there. So we were like, you know what, whatever, and we were just about to walk away and go find somewhere else to eat when we heard these really high-pitched like shrieks coming from around the corner. And this is when the situation just starts to devolve into just chaos. So after I heard this shriek, I'm like, well, what the? And there was this moment of silence, and then all of a sudden, this group of like these 3 sorority girls come shooting out from around the corner. They're like stumbling along, literally tripping over themselves. It was very chaotic, but they start coming towards us. Homeless people around were definitely 100% intoxicated just by how they were walking and being so loud for no reason. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. There's workers in there, but I think they're just ignoring us for some reason. And then the same girl is like, oh my gosh, how dare they? Let me see. And she kind of nudges her way past us so she can look inside the window. And as soon as she noticed the lady inside, she starts yelling at her, trying to get her attention. But the lady just continues to act like none of us exist. I mean, at this point, there's a group of 5 people outside your drive-thru. How you just gonna ignore them all? And then the girl decided to take it up a level and starts slamming her hands on the glass of the drive-thru. I'm thinking, okay, maybe this right here is a little bit excessive, but her friends are just standing there like this is a completely sane thing to be doing. And then the worker, right, she walks over to the window. The girl is still slamming on the glass. I'm thinking, oh, she's about to finally say something, but no, she walks up to it and just starts spraying and wiping it down like there isn't a drunk sorority girl slamming her hands against the other side of the window she's wiping down. I'm watching this play out like, who would just pretend to act oblivious to that? It was just really strange. And that's when I remember there was those people I had thought I'd seen earlier when we first walked up to the other door. So right around the corner from the drive-thru, there was another door. So I go look inside, and you remember how I said there would typically be a lot of homeless people around the area? There was this group of like 6 clearly homeless people sitting inside. There was one lady just lying on the floor, but there was just this group of them just chilling inside. It was normal to see them outside the restaurant, but what is this group doing inside a locked McDonald's that's supposed to be unlocked and open for business? Now what is homegirl doing just chilling on the floor? And then one of the other 2 sorority girls notices this and she gets heated. I mean, I get it. You're a little drunk, you're overreacting, but still, she started getting really heated over it. So much so that now she starts yelling at another different employee through the door. She's like, hey, can you open up? Can you let us in? How you gonna let them in there but not us? And by now, Justin and I, we were basically over the whole thing. And right before we were just about to leave again, another group of these 4 random kids I've never seen before walk around from the other corner. And I don't know if they came from a party or what, because they were also moving around a little tipsy, looking a little smashed. But there were 3 entrances to this restaurant, and they said they already tried the other 2 doors and asked if this one is also locked. So I'm like, yeah, this one is too. I think they just closed early or something. One of them goes, well, who are they? Why does it look like there's a bunch of homeless people inside? And I'm like, yeah, I was honestly wondering the same thing. And one of the guys moves over to the window and starts pounding on the window, also trying to get the attention of a worker. I was just in there sweeping the floor. I'm like, bro, chill. He's like, no, I can't let them ignore us like that. And goes back to pounding on the window. So just add another one to the list of people that have no chill right now. And the employees all continued to act like everything was normal, like there wasn't a girl pounding on their drive-thru, like there wasn't a girl yelling through their door, another dude beating on your window. I mean, by now, an actual mob has started to form outside your restaurant. You'd think they'd at least come out to try to put a stop to the shenanigans that were going on, or at least, explain why they were closed, not just continue nonchalantly sweeping the floors. But it still gets more random. At this point, one of the homeless people got up from the table, walked over.
Do you believe that? If you think your life's going to be amazing, it will be.
That has a powerful impact on people. It was so powerful.
Hey, you.
Me.
Yeah, you. Don't you want to play something different?
Bring it up.
To the door and didn't open it, didn't try to say something through the door. Nah, he started throwing up this sign language, just trying to communicate to us like that. I'm not gonna lie, this man had some crazy hand motions going on. I mean, I'm just gonna assume it was sign language. I don't know, he could have been throwing around gang signs for all I know. He was also doing a lot of pointing. Obviously, we have no idea what he's trying to tell us. And I think he got that too, and eventually he's like, forget these people, and just went and sat back down. And keep in mind, during all of this girl is still doing her thing over there. Now, there was this trash can right on the inside of the door. And if what had gone down in the last 5 minutes wasn't random and bizarre enough, probably about 30 seconds after Sign Language Man sat back down, out from the corner of the trash can pops this like 3-year-old kid. I'm like, what? Where did the baby come from all of a sudden? I mean, is he the kid of someone in there? He just appeared literally out of nowhere from behind this trash can, and he was standing there in a diaper with no pants, just staring at us. And then the girl has the genius idea to now stop yelling at the workers and people at the table and now try to get this toddler to open up the door for us from the inside. I'm like, what is happening? Like, am I actually dreaming this situation right now? It's just too strange to be a real life event. So this girl starts trying to hold a conversation with this baby. She's saying like, come on, push the handle, open the door for us. Now obviously, he was way too small to actually be able to reach up high enough to push it open. I guess she just didn't think of that, and neither did the other dudes because a couple of them joined in, trying to talk to this baby, trying to convince him to open the door from the inside. And I swear, he low-key understood what was going on, because he would step forward and reach his hand up like he was gonna try and push the door, but then would retract his hand and step back, almost as if he was taunting us. It was the weirdest thing. Like, this toddler is actually interacting with this group of drunk college students and is low-key understanding what they want him to do. He would reach his hand up and they'd be like, oh. He'd pull it back down, they'd be like, oh. He'd reach it back up again, they'd be like, oh. And that went on for like a full 2 minutes. I'm just wondering, whose kid is this? Is this their kid? But after a couple minutes, sadly, he retreated back behind the trash can, and with that, we lost our last hope of ever getting inside this McDonald's. And then I look behind me, and all of a sudden, amidst all of this chaos, the other girl and one of the other guys are...
Jamie, pull up that video. Pull that guy up, young Jamie. That might be the greatest video I've ever seen in my life.
Good job, Jamie.
Wind, show me where to go.
are flirting with each other in the middle of all of this. The dude's talking about, yeah, let me get your Snapchat. I'm like, bro, your friends are trying to talk to a baby, and your friend has been banging on the drive-through window glass for at least 4 minutes in a row by now. But shoot, y'all do your thing, I guess. And I didn't mention this part earlier, but at some point during all of this random other guy joined us too. I'm not exactly sure when, I just kind of noticed him all of a sudden, and he was just chilling in the back the entire time, just kind of watching the show, trying to see what's going on. I guess this actual crackhead was watching all this crackhead behavior, rooting us on like, yeah, get into it! So there's 5 things going on at once, this and this and this and this, and the guy sweeping from the inside finally decides to stop ignoring us, and he walks up to the door and yells through the glass, "We're closed, go away," and then turns around and leaves. Like, wow, you could have just said that from the beginning when we were way back at this stage, or literally any of the other many opportunities that you had to tell us that, and all of this chaos could have been avoided. He was really salty about it too. I mean, I understand why, but when he said that, that set the one girl off again, even more so than she already was, and she's like, you know what? I don't want to eat here anyways. Your floors are dirty, your beef is fake, I'm going to Taco Bell. Like, wow, got him good there. And also, I'm pretty sure dirty floors and fake beef applies equally to Taco Bell as it does to McDonald's. So I feel like she definitely could have come up with a better insult. But regardless, from there, the entire group, except the crackhead, he stayed behind. But the rest of all 10 of us, or however many, left the McDonald's and just walked over to this Taco Bell, which is cool. It just left me with a lot of questions about really everything I just saw happen that I will probably never have an answer to.
Mohid, you there?
There are infinities that are bigger than other infinities.
Have you guys ever had that friend that does something so stupid that it just makes you question, like, how is such bad decision making even possible? I mean, we've definitely all been that person at one point or another, but take it back to the last year of middle school. And to give you some background on what type of day this was, it was towards the end of the school year, which means it was summertime, which means it was ridiculously hot out. And if there's one thing about the summer weather in Arizona, is that it doesn't matter how much water you've drank that day, the heat will suck all remnants of hydration right from your body. You won't even be able to remember what water tastes like. I don't think I can really emphasize how bad it would get sometimes. Like, this is something that I don't know if those of you from places with actual reasonable levels of heat ever experienced, but in the hot months, so all of them but like 3, it wasn't super common or anything, but occasionally kids would just be randomly passing out in class. Or what was a lot more common is it'd be like a school gathering and people would just start dropping, passing out from heat exhaustion. Teachers are standing around making bets like, nah, see, I told you, I knew Jose wasn't gonna make it, he never does. Like, man, I was going for the upset, but you were right. And then they would all get taken to the school nurse, who of course thinks every medical issue ever can be solved with an ice pack. You could pass out, break your arm, throw up. The solution will always be an ice pack. So anyways, this day started out as a regular day, and there was this one kid in my class, we'll call him Diego, who would bring this giant jug of water to school every day, right? Like this huge gallon bottle. This man played no games when it came to his hydration. And Diego and I were going back to our other friend's house, we'll call him Sebastian, and we were planning on going back to his house after school just to chill and hang out. You know, it was about to be the weekend, but we got to finish school first. So we're going through the day, sweating it out. And on this day, it was particularly brutal with the heat, into the triple digits easily. And to make it even worse, the school was an outdoors school. So every time you switched classes throughout the day, you were getting scorched. If you wanted to get up to go to the bathroom, you're getting scorched. Even at lunch, you couldn't escape it, because believe it or not, there was no indoor cafeteria. Our cafeteria was straight up a chain link fence, metal pillars with a roof on the top. It's possible they hired a prison designer to also design our cafeteria. I don't know. And then there'd be like a 20-year-old fan in the corner that would only go half the speed it was supposed to, rattling away, barely hanging on to life. We're all looking like it's 115 degrees outside. What is that supposed to do? It's like the meme of the Cheeto door lock against a battering ram, except it's a fan in an outdoor cafeteria against 110-degree weather. There was just no way. We actually didn't even call it a cafeteria. It was just called a ramada. So you get the idea of how exhausted you could get as you were going through the day. You'd come back to class after lunch, everybody's faces are all puffed out and drenched in sweat. And the worst part was, after you finished drinking whatever water you bought from home, you were basically screwed, because after that, you had to resort to the school water fountain, which I don't even know if I could consider that stuff real water, it was so nasty. But even so, the water fountain lines would still be wrapped around the building, which is saying something, because I'm telling you, you've never tasted nastier water in your life. It didn't even look like water, it was just this cloudy, gray, metallic tasting liquid. Every day it was a game of like, okay, I'm gonna try and make my water last till 11 today, so I only have to deal with the school water for 3 hours. But the day finally ends, we're just ready to get out of school and go chill at Sebastian's house so we can finally relax. Now, in the middle of the trip over to his house, Diego ran out of water from his giant bottle. He had even refilled it with the nasty school water and everything, but he was just that thirsty. I told you, this man played no games when it came to his hydration. So he runs out of water, and this is where it all started going downhill. The entire rest of the way over there, I thought he was gonna pass out before we even made it home, to be honest. He starts like stressing out and just starts constantly asking us if we had any extra water for him, which nobody did. We were all in the same boat. He's like, guys, I'm for real about to pass out. Let me just have some of your water, just a little bit. Come on, man, just a couple sips. I'm like, bro, I wish I had some left to give, but mine's already gone too. He's like, nah, bro, let me just see if there's a couple drops left in there. He's like unscrewing the lid, trying to see if anything would trickle out. I'm like, dog, you good? My guy looked like he was hanging on to the last strands of life. I didn't know if he was gonna start having hallucinations or pass out or what. But he just continued making the biggest deal about it. And to be fair, when you're in that state, when your mouth is dry, your throat hurts, the sun's been beating on you all day long, I could understand why he was in this like drug addict-y state for water. It was probably all he could think about. But we finally made it to Sebastian's house. Diego busts through the door. He's like, bro, I gotta get to some water ASAP. I'm about 30 seconds away from joining the rest of them in the nurse's office with the ice packs. And Sebastian had told him he would get him some water from the fridge or whatever, but before he could get him some, Diego busts through the door, hobbles into the kitchen, and just flings open the first door he could find, like this pantry door, and starts going through it, literally ransacking the pantry, desperately trying to find some water, searching for something, anything that would help his situation. And he's kind of having a hard time finding anything, but he eventually finds this bottle, and he's kind of looking at it for a second because it looked like a little bit of the liquid was already gone from it. And then he turns to Sebastian and he's like, why does it look like somebody already drank out of this? But before anyone could say anything, he's like, whatever, I'm just gonna drink it anyways. And before doing any further investigating onto what this bottle actually was, he unscrews the lid and just downs the most massive swig. And as this is happening, I'm thinking, that does not look like a bottle of water. I guess it looked close enough, but I knew something was wrong. And sure enough, right away, it was instant regret on his end, because my guy did not grab a bottle of water. It was in fact a bottle of straight vinegar. He had just started chugging a bottle of vinegar, and as quick as it went down, it came right back up. And when I tell you, he sprayed it everywhere. I mean, the trajectory and the power, it encompassed the whole area. It was all over his mom's kitchen floors, the table, the chairs, the door, the doorknob. Like, there was vinegar everywhere, bro. I'm glad I was kind of standing to the side of him, so I missed most of the splash zone. But this man was probably in so much pain and discomfort. His eyes are red, they're watering like crazy. His throat already hurt beforehand. I can't even imagine how much it was burning now. Basically, right when he thought he was gonna fix his dehydration problem, he just made it 10 times worse. He's like, oh, I think that was a bottle of vinegar. And at this point, Sebastian and I just kind of looked at each other. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, we just started dying. He's got vinegar all dripping down his face and on his shirt. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny. Sebastian is like, why would you take a swig of a bottle of vinegar? He's like, bro, I thought it was water, which sounded so stupid. I'm like, did you not notice the discolored liquid, or the fact that part of the liquid was already gone, or that the lid was already unscrewed? Like, all the warning signs were there for you to not drink it. But he was just too tunnel vision on getting some water to even notice. And to be fair, the labeling was kind of a generic label. It could have been a regular bottle that his mom just filled up with vinegar, who knows? So I could at least give him a little bit of a pass on that. But then he realizes how much vinegar is everywhere, and forget about his thirst, his burning throat, his watering eyes, because he's got a new problem now. He's like, oh shoot, I gotta clean all this up before your mom sees this entire mess. You know, he doesn't want her to see it, think he was being disrespectful, and possibly kick him out or something. He's just standing there surrounded by his mess, and not even 30 seconds later, before he got the chance to even start cleaning up anything, his mom walks around the corner, and then she just kind of pauses.
Elk's my favorite. Super nutritious. They're just out there hustling.
Come look at the lights.
Dinner's gonna get cold.
You get it, they're Christmas lights.
You want to hurry this up, Clark? I'm freezing my baguettes off.
Be nice, Dad.
Drum roll, please. Joy to the world. Another dud. Hey, hey.
I'll check the turkey.
Oh, I hope no one sees me in my yoga pants.
You mean you're sitting on the couch pants?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Incredible, Dad.
Wow. Nice whip, Clark.
Shotgun.
No, I was first.
I'm your dad, so.
I used to have a Mustang back when cars made sounds.
The all-new, all-electric Mustang Mach-E. Joy to...
For a second, probably trying to take in everything, because from her perspective, she just walks into her kitchen and all of a sudden sees a large portion of her floors, the pantry door, the table, everything drenched in vinegar. And not to mention the smell that had just filled up the room by now. She sees him holding the bottle, sees it all over his shirt, and starts putting two and two together. She's like, there is no way that what I think happened actually happened. Diego's like, look, I'm very sorry, but what had happened was I thought it was a bottle of water, which sounded so stupid when he said it out loud, especially with bottle of vinegar still in hand. But luckily, she was pretty chill about it. I think she was more just confused about how something like this could even happen, but luckily she was understanding, especially after everything got cleaned up. Moral of the story is you gotta stay hydrated out here, but make sure it's actually water. And don't go chugging random bottles of liquid that you don't know what it is. Ahem. You know, it's been a long journey to get here today, and on behalf of the entire graduating class, I would like to thank all who helped us make it to this moment, especially, Google, Yahoo Answers, and Quizlet, especially Quizlet. And low-key Spark Notes too, because you already know I don't have time to read No Tequila Mockingbird. Like what? I don't want to read a book about an alcoholic bird. Look, you don't need to lie. If you've gone to school before, you've cheated. Simple. Everybody has cheated in some form, at least once before, even if it's just something minor. And if you say you haven't, well now you're just lying too. I mean, I know there are probably those few people out there with a clean, perfect record that have never cheated in school once in their life, ever. But as for me, I can't lie, there were definitely times in school when I resorted to cheating. I mean, you know what they say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Simple. I think it was actually, Isaac Newton that said that one. It was actually his fourth law, not talked about too much though. I mean, sometimes it's just too easy not to get caught and way too convenient. Like, you're telling me I can either choose option 1 and spend hours upon hours at 1 a.m. studying how to use some negative b plus or minus 4a square root of something or other quadramonic formula that I'm never going to use in my life ever, that I'm being forced to learn, or option 2, I can just slip a little cheat sheet in the hoodie pocket, pull it out when I need it, and finesse an A. Nobody needs to know. I mean, the choice is an obvious one. Well, option A, of course, because on this channel, we're all stand-up members of the community. I know you all were thinking option A too. I always thought it was funny when you would catch somebody else, like another student, cheating, because you know exactly what they're doing because you've done the exact same thing before as well. Like, come on, you ain't slick. We know you don't actually need to blow your nose. You've taken like 6 trips to the tissue box in the past 10 minutes. Just about scanned the entire class's answers by now. Talking about, oh, I just got a runny nose today, guys. And you, yeah, I see you asking to go to the bathroom. Like, we all know you're gonna get inside a stall, look up all the answers to all the questions you just looked over, and then walk back in class like nothing happened. But Miss Williams over there just keeps clicking away on the computer, doesn't suspect a thing, so I guess that's all that matters. You guys ever have a teacher that'll have the class peer grade right after you take like a quiz or something? See, this could either be the most clutch thing ever or most annoying thing ever, depending on who it was that was peer grading your quiz. As soon as the teacher says, pass your papers to the left, we're about to peer grade the quiz, the majority of the class already knows what it is. Everybody was already on the same page, especially if you sat next to friends or people you were cool with. I got you, and I know that you got me. You know, you're grading someone else's paper. Oh, the answer was supposed to be 45 degrees? And even though your stupid self wrote triangle, which you deserve to fail the whole class for that answer, but nah, I didn't see a thing. I still got you with a 10 out of 10. But on the flip side, it's not always all fun and games, because there would also be times when you're peer grading and whoever's grading your paper, you either don't know them that well, or maybe they're just that one kid. As soon as you see their hand go up and hear the words of something like, does it count if they put, or what should I do if they said, that's when you know it's game over, it's wraps. And half the time, all you did was like forget to put a period at the end of a sentence or something. Like, come on, bro, just give me the point. I took this Spanish class one year in high school, and this is a beautiful story of teamwork, right? So every week we would take these little 10-question quizzes and then peer grade them right after. But the thing is, the teacher would sometimes check them afterwards to make sure wrong answers were actually marked wrong and the grade was correct. Like, she would grade the grading. So I don't know why she didn't just do it herself at that point. But anyways, to account for this, people would be erasing the wrong answers and rewriting in the correct answers for whoever's paper they were grading. Pull a quick switcheroo. When I tell you, the entire class, the entire year long, moved as a solid unit to finesse the peer grading on these quizzes, except whoever sat in the front rows. Rip to them. They either had to actually do good on the quiz or just take an L, because there's no way you can be changing wrong answers when the teacher is 2 feet in front of you. So you just had to hope that you got lucky in the seating chart lottery whenever we switched around. But as for everybody else, it was just like this unspoken rule that lasted the entire year in that class, that peer grading is now peer finessing. 10 out of 10s, week after week, let's go. You know, there's a lot of different ways that you could go about cheating, but one of the most classic ways to cheat is the standard quick glance at somebody else's paper, make sure nobody notices you looking around. But this method isn't without its issues, because first off, before you look, you gotta make sure the teacher isn't looking at you, right? This is basic cheating 101. Hopefully they're busy with whatever they're always typing up on their computers, checking emails or whatever they do, and if the coast is clear, that's when you make your move. The worst is when you check to make sure the teacher isn't paying attention and you guys just lock eyes right away, like she was somehow already onto you, and you got a quick look up at the ceiling, pretend like you were dazing off into space, deep in thought about one of the questions. Either that, or you were just looking at the clock, you know, cause you're a responsible student trying to figure out how much time you got left to finish the test. One of the other issues with this method is I swear half of y'all be writing in hieroglyphics. Like, bro, there's no way I can interpret those scribbles and scratches into actual words. And then it starts getting all stressful because you're taking all this time to figure out what their paper says, and you start to get paranoid that the teacher's about to look over any moment and notice you. I mean, I was 100% one of those people. Anyone that ever copied off of me, well, they didn't unless they were deciphering my handwriting, because I won't lie, my handwriting is less than stellar. And if it's not trying to decode hieroglyphics, then it'd be the kid that writes in like size 4 font. Or like, oh, let me just make a mental note to bring my binoculars to school next time. I think one of the most risky ways to cheat is trying to use your phone. Because if you get caught looking around, you could kind of play it off as maybe just staring off into space, just trying to think. If you get caught having identical answers as a friend, you could maybe try to pass it off as just coincidence. But if you get caught using your phone on a test, there's no coming back from that. You're getting a 0 on the test and a referral at the bare minimum. You are going to face the full wrath of the teacher. And although it's high risk, it's also high reward. I mean, there's unlimited access to information in that thing right there. It's basically an automatic A if you can pull it off, and an automatic F if you can't. I remember in my economics class one day, we were taking a test, and out of the corner of my eye, I noticed this one kid take out his phone, start scrolling away, using it to look up questions. I was like, man, this kid is really taking a risk here, especially because man sat literally right next to the teacher's desk, maybe just 2 or 3 feet away from it. But her computer was in between them, so it was kind of providing him with a little bit of cover, so maybe that's what he was thinking.
Jamie, pull up that video. Pull that guy up, young Jamie. If you've seen the video,
Waiting for Jamie.
astronauts' DNA didn't change the way you think it did.
Jamie, can you look at
Did you see that guy accidentally hit that moose with his car?
No.
Jamie, pull that video up. That might be the
Thinking. Now, the teacher for this economics class would not make her own tests. I think she just grabbed the questions for it from, I assume, a pre-made bank of questions, maybe from the teacher's textbook or maybe some online teachers portal website. And that might work at first, but over time, you got all these teachers from what I assume are all around the country using the same bank of questions, and eventually the answers make their way to the internet. Because her test's questions and answers would be online every single time without exception. I mean, you literally Google one question and then a Quizlet with the entire rest of the test pops up. So this kid knows the drill. Sneak out your phone, Google a question, and pull up the Quizlet. So I see him on the last page of the test, which was this essay question. You gotta write out like 2 paragraphs to some long, complicated economics question, but no worries because the essay questions were also always on Quizlet. So I see him a couple desks down from me on that all too familiar Quizlet screen, copying over the answer to the essay question. And you know how Quizlet has the little speaker button that will read off the text? I guess he somehow accidentally tapped the button, and I don't know why he didn't make sure of this beforehand, and this is rule number 1, but his volume was not on silent. And not only was it not on silent, but it was on the max. So all of a sudden, you just hear the little robot voice start reading off word for word the exact essay question that was at the end of our test. And there was no mistaking it for anything else. Keep in mind, this is economics, so there's all this really specific terminology. I'm looking at my test, and it's matching up word for word with the essay question. Just imagine it's dead silent, the whole class is working on their tests, and all of a sudden you just hear,
Economics Test Unit 4, Essay Question and Answer. If the Federal Reserve Bank wants to lower unemployment, explain in...
The whole class starts looking around at him. The teacher's like peeking up from her computer. Like, hold up, why does that sound so similar to my essay question? He starts fumbling around with his phone trying to get it to stop, but nah, it just kept going word for word. I mean, he did have an Android, it probably froze up on him or something, but he just couldn't get it to shut up. And since there was literally nothing else he could do, my guy tried to muffle the robot voice coming out the speakers by smothering it in the pocket of his hoodie and just pretend like, oh, nothing to see here. And that did basically nothing to help hide the sound. So the robot voice eventually made it all the way through like the 4-sentence question. We're all waiting for the teacher to just explode. And I kid you not, she did absolutely nothing. She looked up and just stared at him with that, are you really serious right now type of look? And then just looked back down and didn't say a single word. After the phone stopped talking, just went back to doing whatever she was doing beforehand. And then after that, Mans just resumed using his phone under the desk like it was business as usual. Just did not care at all. I thought maybe she was just gonna talk to him later, maybe give him a 0 without saying it.
Do you believe that? If you think your life's gonna be amazing, it will be.
That has a powerful impact on people. It was so powerful.
Wind, show me where to go.
Anything, but nah, later on he mentioned to me that he got an A on the test and she never said anything and nothing further ever came from it. Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. We're approaching the 400K mark, and then after that, 500,000. So I've been thinking. This has become such a recognizable piece of clothing and probably one of the most popular things Supreme has ever released. And even though it's like a band and a half just for this t-shirt, There's a lot stranger and wilder things that Supreme makes, many of which make literally no sense at all. For example, a fire extinguisher, or another one is their calculator. Like, what are you gonna do? Walk into math class and be like, actually, my calculations are more superior than your calculations. Or they also made a breathalyzer for when you want to be safe but gotta flex at the same time. Or they even sold a straight up brick, believe it or not. But the thing about it is, there's definitely no shortage of people willing to spend hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars on all of those types of items. And something that I used to do for extra money back in high school was sell not only Supreme, but also sneakers, Jordans, Yeezys, and all of that type of stuff. What I would do is try to buy it for retail price online, and then if I was lucky enough and fast enough to cop, I'd flip it for more than what I bought it for. Sometimes double, triple the price, and sometimes way more than that. And on a good day, I was able to make weeks worth of pay from my regular job in just a single day. But it wasn't something that I just started doing overnight. I started out completely clueless about the whole general process of reselling shoes and clothes, but was able to turn it into what I would consider at least a somewhat successful business. I think I really first started becoming aware of how big the resale market was once all these resellers started eating up all the shoes that I wanted to get. Because as soon as I got my first job and was able to start buying some more shoes and clothes that I wanted, I started to realize that a lot of these shoes that were being released, it seemed like half the people who were buying them were just buying them to turn around and sell them for a higher price to somebody else and make a profit. I'd be like, oh, that looks like a dope shoe that I might want to have. Available for purchase in 3 more seconds. Let me just add it to my cart, and it sells out in like 0.2 seconds. And then 3 minutes later, you see all the eBay listings go up for like $300 more than the original price. Like clockwork every time. And that's how I really started to become more and more aware of the entire industry of reselling, at least for sneakers. And I didn't know a whole lot about Supreme at first either, except that they sold hype streetwear, and if you want one of their shirts, then get ready to shell out $1,000 for that cotton t-shirt. But one day in school, I was sitting in this computer class, and this one kid next to me, I noticed he's got like a million different windows open on his computer, talking about how he just sold a chair for $800. And keep in mind, this kid is decked out in Supreme. Supreme hat, Supreme hoodie, Supreme boxers that he'd pull above his Supreme pants, so everyone could know he even had Supreme on down there. He's got Yeezys on. My boy was dripping in like a $1,500 outfit. But anyways, he's talking about how he sold this chair for $800. I'm thinking, $800? Chair better be flying me around wherever I need to go. But this catches my attention, and I'm like, bro, what you mean you sold a chair for $800? And he goes on to explain to me that he bought the chair for like $400 and then sold it to someone online for double the price and made a $400 profit just like that from less than 5 minutes of work. And then he showed me a picture of the chair, and it was the ugliest stool. Chair thing I had ever seen. At least I thought it was. It was this wooden stool, but with a checkerboard pattern on the top, which just made me even more confused. But then he told me it was a chair made by Supreme, and now it all made sense. And I had kind of previously thought that Supreme just mainly made clothes, but that's not really the case because they make a...
Jamie, pull up that video. Pull that guy up, young Jamie. That might be the greatest video I've ever seen in my life.
Good job, Jamie.
Hey, you! Me. Yeah, you! Don't you want to play?
A lot more of the most random stuff. Like I mentioned earlier about the fire extinguishers and calculators, they also made a stapler, a hatchet, chopsticks, and of course you can't forget about the clay brick that they sold. Nothing more to it than a brick that says Supreme. And those are all real items that all sold out in seconds and resold for prices that all of those objects have no business reselling for. So all of this catches my attention because I'm trying to make $400 off a chair too, or $100 off a brick, and he starts showing me his profile on this one reselling app, and this dude was making bank, straight up thousands of dollars off of reselling all types of random Supreme stuff. And this was the first time I realized how much all this random and miscellaneous stuff resold for. So I'm like, bro, you gotta show me your ways, teach me how to get in the game. And immediately he's like, shh, nah, it's kind of low key. I can't be giving out the industry secrets like that. And then he turned away from me again like I didn't say anything. Like, bro was not trying to share his methods with me. Mans was acting like reselling Supreme was some sort of secret society that you had to figure out how to get into on your own. But after I saw the numbers that he was pulling in and seeing all those resellers selling the shoes that I wanted on eBay, but for like hundreds more, I'm thinking like, yeah, I want in too. If you can't beat them, join them. Now, just a few weeks prior to my conversation with Mr. Mysterious about his methods over here, I had actually already started my reselling career without really even realizing it, because there was this specific shoe that was being released that I wanted, and I was talking with one of my coworkers about it one day at work, and it turns out he also wanted the exact same shoe. The problem was, neither of us knew if we'd be able to cop because of the problem I explained before, of how difficult it could be sometimes to buy a shoe before it's sold out. But he told me if I was able to get a second pair, he'd buy it from me and pay some extra money for it. Fast forward a few days, and luckily I was able to cop 2 of them, one for myself and one to sell to him. If I remember correctly, it wasn't very hard at all to get 2 of them, but he still ended up buying the second pair from me for 20 bucks more than what I bought it for. And it was only $20 more, but that was the first pair of shoes I ever flipped. And although it was only a $20 profit, it felt like a whole lot more because he paid me in tens, so I was holding a wad of like $200, but in tens. Felt like an absolute baller that day, counting all those tens while sitting inside my 15-year-old minivan outside my minimum wage job. But that was pretty much the first shoe I ever flipped, and I started to realize maybe there's some money to be made for myself doing this reselling thing. I thought back to the deal I did with him, the Supreme Kid Making Bank, and all the resold eBay listings I would always see, and knew that I had to try to start doing this myself. I knew that if I got the hang of things, soon enough I'd be like the guys that have like 80 pairs of Yeezys stashed in their basement. Well, yeah, in hindsight, never even got close to that point, but I had big aspirations. And you might be thinking, whose mans is even out here in the first place, paying $800 for a stool, $200 for a brick?
There are infinities that are bigger than other infinities.
Forms and surveys like this get responses like that. But with Typeform, your questions just flow, and so do the answers. Give your forms and surveys a personal touch with Typeform.
Rick, and the answer to that is the hype beasts. For those of you that don't know, the definition of a hype beast is basically a person who is willing to spend absurd amounts of money for really basic items simply because of the brand name. Essentially, hype beasts are the cash cows of the Jordan and Supreme reselling industry. That being said, living in a big city, there was never a shortage of people to resell stuff to. There would always be somebody willing to pay $1,000 for a cotton t-shirt. And here I've got some video footage of a hypebeast in his natural habitat, standing in line in front of a Supreme store, waiting for a Supreme drop.
I think the brand is so powerful that it's making me buy a crowbar.
Why does everyone want the crowbar?
Because it's a crowbar. Serious?
What are you gonna do with it?
Nothing, but I'm gonna own a crowbar now.
So you've been waiting 10 hours for a crowbar that says Supreme.
Oh, I didn't even know it says Supreme.
Oh my, bro, they got my boy out here waiting for 10 hours for a crowbar. But anyways, after the first shoe, I started trying to buy other items that I could sell, and there was new stuff released every week, so it was something that you could do on a regular basis. Because finding the clothes and shoes to resell is easy. They're just released on either Nike's website, Supreme's website, or whoever's website at a specific time. The hard part is just trying to cop before it all sells out. Because after all, there's I don't even know how many other people trying to get the same item. Some of them to resell it, some of them just want it for themselves, and some people use bots and programs that are way faster than any human, which just makes the whole thing that much more difficult. But the most important part of reselling was learning which items make you money and which items don't. This is also something you get better at predicting over time. It's like it's the stock market, and every item that Supreme puts out is an individual stock. Every sneaker that drops is an individual stock, and your job as a reseller is to know which ones will go up and which ones will go down. And that's important to know because Nike releases shoes every week that will never sell out and nobody wants. There's stuff Supreme drops that if you buy it and try to resell it, you'll do nothing but lose money. You don't want to burn through your money because you're buying stuff nobody wants. You gotta know what's hyped up, what the hype beast will fiend for. And after doing it for a little bit, it gets really easy to tell exactly what was worth going for and what wasn't. Eventually, you just start to get the hang of it, and you'll know whether or not something is a safe bet for profit, whether it's a sneaker, a shirt, or a crowbar. It's all about mastering the balance of supply and demand. And obviously, making money was a great part of this, but the whole experience in general was honestly really fun. Sitting in class in the morning with other friends I knew that did the same thing, everyone's trying to buy something as fast as possible before it sells out in 2 seconds, and then knowing you got something that you could flip for some extra cash later would always brighten your day. But then there was the flip side, because truthfully, probably at least 75-85% of the time, I wouldn't get anything and your page freezes, you get a bunch of error messages, and it'd be really frustrating. It's got you screaming about how it's rigged, and you're done reselling shoes forever. But then you're back at it again the next day anyways. You just can't win every time. But the 20% of the time you're faster and luckier than everyone else, it was a payday. And it was honestly really exciting for the couple years that I did this, to wake up in the morning, check on if anything good was releasing, and look forward to securing a potential bag for the day. I remember one morning we were in the middle of class, and our class was giving these group presentations on this particular day. And one of my friends that did this with me, his group was giving the presentation at the same time as Supreme was dropping his t-shirt that he wanted to get to try and resell. And he was the one with the lazy job, just sitting at the teacher's desk, clicking the slides forward for his group, right? So he freezes the projector screen so it won't show what he's doing anymore. And this man pulled up the Supreme store and bought a Supreme t-shirt on the teacher's computer in the middle of his group project presentation, and then closed the window, unfroze the projector, and just kept going with the presentation like nothing happened. He sat back down when his group finished, and he's like, "Bro, I just copped Supreme from her computer, ordered it to my address and everything." I don't know how much he sold it for, but hey, that's smart business if you ask me. But I think one of the best memories I have from doing this was the item I ever sold for the most amount of money. And occasionally, Nike will do these surprise drops where they drop what people would consider a really hyped shoe without telling anyone beforehand. So I was sitting in a different class one day, next to the same guy that bought Supreme off the teacher's computer, and all of a sudden, he just starts freaking out. He's like, "Yo, Nike just dropped this shoe by surprise. I'm about to make bank off of it." So I hurry up and also try to get on the app to try and buy it, and somehow both of us got a pair, really only because of pure luck, which is crazy because that shoe was insanely limited. It was a Jordan 1 collaboration with Off-White, another luxury brand, and that made the resale price of it just shoot up. The crazy part about it is I bought a size 4 of the shoe and was able to sell it to somebody for about $1,500. I don't know if it was for the kid, maybe their girlfriend had small feet or something, but it just goes to show how much demand there can be for some of these shoes. So that was the item I ever sold for the most, but I think the most ridiculous thing I sold was these Supreme tennis balls. I bought them for like 15 bucks, and someone bought 3 white Supreme tennis balls from me for I think like 80 bucks. And I guess that's honestly not that crazy considering the hundreds of people who purchased the clay brick, but it's still an absurd price to pay for some tennis balls. And it was only 65 bucks profit, but hey, that's also a whole day's worth of work. Cooking food in the back of the kitchen, cutting my hands washing dishes, smelling that grease all day long. All of that compared to taking 5 minutes to sell some tennis balls. And so for a couple years in high school, that's basically what I did to make some extra money. And it worked out pretty well for me. And it's not like I was making all of these tens of thousands of dollars a month, usually not even 1,000. But again, what I could flip a pair of Jordans for was worth 20 hours of work at my fast food job. But doing this was probably some of the easiest money I could have ever asked to make. Getting on my phone, clicking purchase, and then meeting up with somebody from OfferUp. Eventually, I kind of stopped doing it just because it got to a point where more and more people were trying to do the same thing. And with so many resellers, it made it a lot harder and diluted the price of stuff because then everyone would try and undercut everybody else. So eventually, I just fell out of doing it. But I know it's still a big thing that a ton of people still do today. But while I was doing it, I couldn't have asked for something easier and more convenient. All of that being said, I think the main thing I learned from my whole experience doing this was that there are often opportunities available to you that you had never realized before. This is something I would have never thought could work out so well. I just had to look in the right places and be a little resourceful. In other words,
if you can't pull an all-nighter, you don't get all-nighter memories. Love is incredibly important. Family is
work smarter, not harder.
cameras. Look at this. It looks so good. I can watch them suffer in HD now. I can't believe 40 episodes and I finally listen. It even runs better. Look at this. Yeah, kinda. Alright, we're doing a raid, so I gotta kill all the raiders. There's one right there. Yeah, I'm doing my part. Hey. Hey, you need to start killing them. Oh man, bro. You don't look too good, man. Oh no, I think you're gonna die. I'm digging your grave. I'll make sure you're honored in death for your effort, okay? There you go. Isn't that nice? Here, I'll put a little flower there. Yeah, you Alright, cool. I don't know if this is worth it. Oh god, because they have the axe people, and I remember the axe people do a ton of damage, and oh god, he's coming. Stop, run straight. Run straight. Ooh. I don't know, man. Another one. Another one. Oh, he got away. Bro, you gonna make me do all the work? Huh? Aggravating for me, I can't die. If I die, I die. I pew die. Oh, they're coming from here. Yeah. Headshot. Headshot. I'm too good, man. Oh god, 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 oh god. No. No. I'm out. Oh god. Okay. I just realized. Oh! What hit me? I'm scared. Hello. I don't think this is worth it. Oh god. Oh, there's gonna be more now. You know what? I'm switching sides. I'm out. Not worth it. I'm out. Oh, jeez. I'm out. Guys, I'm on your side. Trust me. Oh, they're all in there. Why am I doing this? Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not doing this. Nope. Oh, it's a shame about the village. It really was it really was a beautiful town. Oh, what a shame, dude. Oh. Alright, the battle is lost, I guess. Oh, no. Damn, I hardly recognize the game. I feel like it gets harder now, because I can't really see as well as before. God damn, it looks better. Oh god. Alright, let's just go. I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. This place sucks. Teleport. Yeah. Whoa! Try to shoot me through the nether. Mad lads. Alright, we're heading back. Back to base. Damn, even the nether looks good. Look at that. Yeah. Bro, I got 90 FPS? What is this? Minecraft? I'm used to having like 12. It's amazing. Hey. I had a long day. Don't touch me. I can't do this. It's not worth risking dying at this point. That's what a coward. God damn it. Hey. Yeah, okay, I'm a coward. What do you want from me? Oh god. Oh god. I know what I want to do today instead. Something more peaceful. We're gonna build in another. The other direction. And see if we can actually find something epic. Oh god, I forgot they attack me. How have I made this far? I don't know. I'm out. Home at last. Yes, Jurgen, yes. You're beautiful. You, however, need a spanking. I'm not gonna kill you. Oh, well, one of you. One of you done. Alright. Hey, don't be so uptight about it. Jeez. Ah, my beautiful home. My modern contemporary Minecraft house. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Ooh, the glass looks better now. Hey, how you doing, man? You really like that spot, don't you? Hey, you're free to go. Huh? Let us in, it's cold.
We're already in.
Elk's my favorite.
Well, I don't think I've ever had elk.
Super nutritious.
So you're out stalking an elk.
Poor. Who made you this poor? Okay, let's take the books, because then I can make my enchanting better, right? Yeah. Hey, man. Ooh, a compass. That might be useful. That's mine now. Oh, yeah, I need these. Parkour. Bells. Yes. Oh, it's way bigger than I thought. Okay. Oh, look, you got friends here. Okay, stay here, Jürgen. It's like dropping up your child at the ball pit. Oh, a child. Very well. Whoa, big house. Rich people, rich people. Should I? I really shouldn't, shouldn't I? Don't touch Jürgen! Don't touch Jürgen! Sorry. Great, Jürgen drowned. Forgot how useless. Oh my god, Jürgen, breathe, please. Jürgen, surface. Whoa, we got another temple. Hell yeah. Ooh. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I got a diamond in my eyes, man. Jürgen, I got diamond. Oh no. Oh, there you are. Jürgen, get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Kate! Don't do me like that, man. Look, you can see my house from here. What the hell happened here? It's only 1p. 1p. Alright, we're going back home. To my beautiful house. My god, it's gorgeous. Oh god, it's really dark. You snake! Oh, you're sleeping with me tonight, Jürgen. Oh. Oh my god, dude, I am so... Let's sleep too. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Literally. Dude, my house sucks. Alright, since you're shitting yourself, at least I can make it a little nicer in here, right? No! Come back! Come back! Come back in. Bro, trust me, there's nothing out there. There's nothing good out there. Oh god, I forgot. Forgot how annoying he is. My god. Oh my god. Alright. Stay there. I need to make this nicer. It's so ugly. Oh! Oh! No! How do you get in here, asshole? What? Oh, at least was safe. Oh my god, no! I was making it so nice for all the glass. I hate them. I have been building for the last hours. I've been in meetings and I've just been like, yep. 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 Alright, here it is. Here it is. You like it? He loves it. Yeah. Look at this. Perfect system of organization. My god. Once I was just gonna put a couple chests and it kept going and it kept going and it kept going and it kept going. Look how many furnaces we have. 10 furnaces. Yeah. Oh, you're so happy. I know your ass is a problem. We're working on it. Got this lovely view right in here. My beautiful bedroom, built-in bed, swimming pool. It's whatever. I can splash. I was gonna cover this hole in glass so that can have a little outdoor area. I'm so tired of building. I'm sorry. Enough building. I'm done. Next time I'll do it. Maybe I'll do like a building live stream or some shit. But yeah, now it feels like a real playthrough. Put fences so this place is safe. Put a safety water pool in case I fall, because I'm not dying. Jürgen Smurgen has this beautiful... All right, it's still a work in progress. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm very pleased. It's freaking time. They love it. Look how much they love it. They love each other. That's your cousin. Lisa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Idiots. You fools. So honestly, I don't get how anyone can ever die in Minecraft. We're gonna defeat the Ender Dragon, so we're gonna have to start looking in the Nether for some Ender Pearls. I'll do that next episode. I have something else in mind right now. Hey, pfft. Oh god, the house is so big now. I never know where he is. Oh god, no. Did he escape? Pfft. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Where is he? There you are! Alright, I want to make some bookshelves. And we're gonna enchant some stuff, because we need to be ready for what's about to come. Hey, look at... He absolutely loves this storage system. Incredible, he says. Yes. Cool. I think that's it. You know what? We're going all out blasting. Oh, sword, you cannot afford my diamond sword. It's happening. At last. What do we got? What? Level 30? Fine. Unbreaking 2. Can I do it again? No? That's it? That's all I get? I feel like it's starting to lose it a little bit. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of golden arrows, which I don't know what they do, but I have them, so I'm gonna keep them. We are ready. Ready as can be. If I don't come back, yeah, you're screwed. You're just screwed. Don't worry, I can't die. Too strong. We're going in. Jürgen, number 4, if I don't make it back, feel free to kill the cows.
It was an interesting first date.
Like, I was really nervous.
We go in through the drive-thru and we just ate from the hoods of our cars. It's possible if we weren't in quarantine and our relationship didn't start in that slow way that we wouldn't have ended up working out.
Oh god, what are you doing here? Are you gonna kill him? Oh, this is so awkward. Bro, kill him. They're not going for me, right? Yeah. Hey, don't touch my door. Oh, the child. Oh, little child. Let's try it. Oh! Oh no, did your mommy die? That sucks. Oh. Let's be careful. I'm going. This. God damn, I still suck, dude. Okay. The bow, man. The bow. He struck from the trees. He's friend of the bees. Oh, it's night and I don't have a bed. Fine, there's a village nearby. We're fine. Oh, jeez. Bed. Ooh, apples. Oh, look, a little cat. Oh. Get out of my bed! You can look. You can touch. Don't look. Wait, yo, cat dropped some stuff. Look what the cat dragged in. I don't care what anyone says. I am ready. Time for real this time. Cue that epic music. You're gonna shoot your friend. You dumbass. I just need to kill the guy with a banner, right? Okay, that's it. Guys, don't follow me. Okay, so like, oh, here we go. Maybe I should have prepared a little bit. Oh god. Guys. Oh, they're shooting each other, it's fine. They keep shooting each other, dude. Maybe if I build him in. That would buy me some time, right? Oh god, I could actually die. Stop. There we go. Okay. How does he get up? He hurt himself, dude. Alright, you need to go in the pit. Stay there. We need to set up a perimeter. No, 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 don't kill him, don't kill him! Build fast, Felix. I strike from the trees, I'm friends with the bees. Hey, PP. It continues. Oh, jeez, it begins. Oh, God. Dude, we're so... Bro, you are so dead. You better keep that door closed. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're gonna do that in the next episode. Thanks for all the support on the Minecraft series. I love playing this game for you guys. Bro face, smash like, subscribe. Yes! Huge thank you to everyone for supporting the Arcade Indiegogo campaign. It was a huge success, to say the least. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. Now, as of popular demand, this thing now works with PC games. Top PC games. I'm talking Call of Duty, Doom. Gotta try this baby on Doom. PUBG, Valorant, you name it. Okay, we don't have every game, but a ton of games. So the blaster now works with GeForce Now, which is very cool. It also works with PC. It has a ton of library of Android games. It's just a new way to play. We're bringing it to you. So the product is now available at arcade.games. The website itself is very cool. Check it out. Honestly. But you also get $10 off if you enter the code PewDiePie to get one of these bad boys. So yeah, link is in the description. Check it out. Bye boy!
There are infinities that are bigger than other infinities.
And welcome to The Escapists. I bet none of you expected this to show up in Nostalgia Week. Some of you did, some of you requested it, some of you really highly asked for it. But I didn't even think about this when I was doing a Nostalgia Week. And I was like, is Escapists that old? This was 6 years ago, I think. 5 or 6 years ago that I played The Escapists, and it does not feel like that long ago at all. We've had an entire sequel and a spin-off game since then, so it makes a lot of sense. But this is one of those games that I had no idea what it was when I played it the first time. I had some recommendations for it before I played it. Now, I think I was heading home for Christmas or something. I was heading somewhere, and I needed games that I could record to prep for some time that I was having away. And this showed up, and I thought I'd give it a shot. And when I did, it absolutely exploded and turned into a YouTube phenomenon, and it was amazing. Because it was super fun to play, but I had no idea that it was going to turn into that, because it wasn't that highly requested when I played it the first time. So it was really cool, and it's a lovely game, and I enjoy playing it. So for Nostalgia Week, we're gonna, green hair, remember, that's why it's here. We're gonna play the first prison again. Oh my god, I actually still have save files. Holy shit. Where are these? Oh god. This is the Christmas level. I was doing something here, apparently. Oh, Lord. I'm out. Already scared the crap out of me. Just like that. They're gone. It's Nostalgia Week. We need to go back in time. Do I want to play the tutorial? Nah. I played the game before. I don't need a tutorial. I'm going to be awful at it because I can't remember how to play anything. Billy Goat! Frosef, Tango, Maru. I kind of want to be Billy Goat. How do I play this game again? Dear Billy Goat, welcome to Center Perks, the most comfortable, low-security prison in the county. On behalf of all the staff here, we wish you a happy and relaxing visit. Should you get bored of the complimentary cable TV, we pride ourselves in many other engaging activities around the grounds. Okay. So, I remember seeing that there's an incredibly easy way of getting out of this prison. Do I have anything in here? Comb, more toilet paper. No, I can't remember anything about this. Hey, we're here for roll call. I remember this part. And I also remember that you can stay at these for a certain amount of time. Oh, the following is used for Celtas. Simon and Blanks. Ha! How long do I have to stay here at these and then I can leave? I can't remember. It's like I have to be here for a certain amount of time. As long as I show my face at some of them, then I'm free to go and do whatever I want without getting in too much trouble.
This is Nest Hub Max from Google, but to someone who needs to put their little helpers to work.
Hey Google, show us how to make gingerbread on YouTube.
It's the Google Gingerbread Baking Buddy. Nest Hub Max from Google, available at Best Buy.
But my plan for today is to go to the cafeteria and steal forks. Washing clothes. I need to wash clothes because then I need to be able to steal a guard's outfit. And then if I steal the guard's outfit, I can escape. I am not supposed to be here. Jesus. We'll take some forks though and some knives because I'm going to need something to break my way out. The thing we're going to do is big brain. I saw some speedrunners do it back in the day. I can't remember if it still holds up, if it's still in the game. I remember you're able to just break down the wall next to the main door, and then you can just go out with a guard's uniform and cut the wall. Right? Am I allowed to be out here? Or I guess I could just go out here. But if I do it during the day, I'll get caught. So I need to break this. How do I... My inventory's full. What? Okay, damn it! Put that back in there. And I don't need these for right nowsies. There we go. There we go. I can chip this down. I'm going for the speed run on this. We're at 88. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. Go away. Leave me alone. Ow! All right, well, we're off to a great start. I can chip this a little bit more. No one's going to catch me. I am a devilish little man. Don't even worry about it. We're at 72%. If I can get it to just breaking point. Hello! Look! I eat food now. Me good boy. I'm gonna break the wall down. With the power of plastic forks. That's how strong I am. That's how strong Billy Goat is. Screw you, Billy. Break down that wall. Use the guard's uniform. Go out to the fence at nighttime. Then when I go out there, I need a file and I need knives or anything, clippers, if I could get it. What is my job? I have a job? My job is just washing clothes already. Oh, excellent. I already have a guard's uniform. Is that a guard's outfit? Dirty guard outfit. Yes, and please, oh. No. Oh my God, they're gonna catch me again. Oh. All right, well, I need to leave there with one later, not during my actual shift. Okay, I need to not forget to bring one of these guard uniforms with me. God damn it, I didn't fill my quota. This stinks, man. This stinks. This is much harder to play than I remember. I already forgot to bring one with me. Fuck it! Restart. See, the reason that I...
Do you believe that? If you think your life's gonna be amazing, it will be.
That has a powerful impact on people. So powerful.
This is Nest Hub Max from Google, but to someone struggling with their first holiday feast...
Hey Google, call Mom on Duo.
It's the Google Holiday Helpline. Nest Hub Max from Google, available at Best Buy.
Failed is because I'm not called my one and only Toss Boy. I'm gonna start off much better this time.
All right, we're gonna go with this blue spruce.
Excellent choice. You know, on my tree farm.
There are.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past. Ah! It's no secret that I'm loud. I like to scream a lot. There's a lot going on in my brain at any given time, and some would call me the loudest man to have ever existed. That's fine, because funny things to me are loud things. So we're back looking at some perfectly cut screams, and what better place to go than to good old Reddit. This was really funny to do last time. I had a great time watching it because I just like this subreddit anyway, and I like perfectly cut scream compilations. I watch them all the time. Psychs me up, gets me in the mood. So I thought, why not do another one? People have been asking for it. I need videos. Here we go. Don't forget to clean the dust under your fridge. Yo, God. Oh my God, that was a legit, like, fight or flight response for me. Oh, I was worried it was going to be spiders. Oh, that would have been so awful. Imagine if just a million spiders came out from under the fridge. Oh, a rat or a mouse isn't that bad. They carry diseases, might end up killing you. But spiders will kill us all. Wait, what?
Got the dry on and everything.
Well, no, there definitely is.
You fucking wanker. Fucking leave.
That's good. I've seen a couple of those go around the TikTok where it's like, Dad, come in here. The toilet's smoking. And then they put toilet paper in a roll in its mouth. Very funny. Very harmless joke, and I like it a lot.
So we're about to find out if kookaburras like pasta.
You have kookaburras outside your house?
There he is.
Damn, look at him.
Put it in my hand.
Ah! They don't like fingers. They think they're worms. How many videos have you seen of people doing this to birds and they go over and they nom on them? Dude, I wish there was kookaburras outside my house. I did see a jaybird outside my house yesterday. I was sitting here recording and it just landed on the wall outside. It was really cool. And then I killed him and ate him for breakfast. Walked out naked in front of my roommate challenge. Did you? Did you really? Ah! I don't even care. I don't even care if it's fake or not. It's still funny. You know exactly what's going to happen. You know they're just going to scream at it and that's it, and it'll cut off. But it's still really funny.
Ready?
Oh, are they gonna shock each other?
Ah!
Whoa! No. Does that work? No. What? No. Does it? Fake. The light bulb was a paid actor. Damn it. Everything on the internet is fake. I knew it.
School's out, Professor.
I'm sorry. What did I just watch?
School's out, Professor.
I want a whole movie like that. Can we get a whole low-budget Spider-Man movie? Oh wait, is that a speaker? Is it going to be that song that everybody plays that I actually don't know what the name of is? Oh God. If anyone woke me up like this, I would hate them and then love them. What an asshole move. Wait, that's the Monsters Inc. theme? Really? After all this time looking for the song and not knowing what it was the Monsters Inc. theme? I need to rewatch Monsters Inc. It's been so long.
Screaming hamster? Just look at this thing. Hi!
Now see, that's me when you try to wake me up. When I'm in bed, in the morning time, I don't like going to bed. But then when I'm in bed, you better not come anywhere near me. That was so fast. Ping pong legend Tommy Lee Jones versus an amateur challenger. That's a great one.
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You dare do this to me! I'm ready to...
Why is it so funny. What is it about this that makes it so funny?
You dare do this to me? I'm ready to...
Oh yes, screaming huskies are so fucking funny. Oh, we gotta look at more screaming huskies. I've played this one before, probably in this series as well. I play this often. Oh.
Do you like your new toy?
All right.
I played that one before, but have I told you guys that I met the person who made the video? They came and met me at PAX. I probably did, but anyway, there you go. I'm consistent if nothing else.
Protect me, Michael!
I'm Sam Big Scar. Sim Samurai.
Thank you, Tier 3 sub.
No problem.
Oh my god.
That was disgusting.
Oh, I don't know who this guy is, but that's Michael, Lily, and Fedmeister? He calls himself a simp samurai, and then she says, thank you, tier 3 sub.
Sim Samurai.
Thank you, Tier 3 sub.
No problem, honey.
That was disgusting.
God, the comedic timing is really damn good. Is that a fish? Ew! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! For a second there, I thought the fish was gonna come out through the screen at me. I was getting a little scared. These never go well! Why do you do these? Come on. He's just gonna land on his ass! Is he gonna fall forward? Yep, there it is. Can't fool me. I've been on the internet for a while. I've been in this game. Oh. A love story in 7 seconds. See, this is why Vine was popular. It's because you get so much information in such a short amount of time. I love you, bro. Puts down the heart. You hit him with the heart back. A bonding friendship. Taken away at a moment's notice. Is this the love of my life, Ryan Reynolds, right now? Did you guys know that I love him? Have I talked about Ryan Reynolds before way too much? I don't think so. Let's keep talking about him because he's dreamy and awesome.
18 years old, and in the middle of the dinner once, I grabbed the camera and I went in the bathroom and I just took a picture of my penis. And I just wanted to see if he would naturally edit these photos at some point. Nope. He held it out.
Sent it out?
Yeah. So I think there's one day, I hope it doesn't happen, but there's a penis picture of mine floating around somewhere.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
We found it.
Could you imagine if they just showed his dick to everybody? A lot of people would be very happy. But also, that's a private no-no area. Hell no. I've never taken a dick pic. At least, not that I can remember. Maybe I should just do it. Get it out there. Just put it out for the world to see. And then no one can really get you with it. Like, if they're going to be like, I got your dick pic and I'm posting it, you just be like, okay, well, I'll just post a better one. Because the one I can probably pose for will probably be better. Why am I talking about this? Ooh, a good James scream? I love me a good James. I think I've seen this.
I don't want to be here! What has he just done?
Yeah. This is Ross's level.
What a fucking job!
Oh no!
I don't want to be here!
He hit himself straight in the eye with it!
What a fucking job!
Ah, I remember this. YouTuber is Uberhaxer Nova. If anyone was wondering, easily the most consistent YouTuber in terms of just fun videos. Especially with the early creatures / cow chop videos. Yeah, James is an absolute legend. James is an OG from all the way back. He was the guy who started the whole Happy Wheels thing. Oh no. Is this a chainsaw and a beer? No! No! Ow! That's some raw talent right there! There wish I could do that. If I tried to do that, I'd probably saw my own foot off. No. Fine. That one caught me off guard. Oh. Long live the king. Summoning the Tiger King? All you gotta do is say Carol Baskins 3 times in a mirror. She won't show up. The Tiger King will.
I think we should just chant for Joe Exotic.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga. Oh my god, it didn't work! Put him in, put him in!
What the hell?
Oh!
Okay, that's good stuff. I like that. I will definitely watch more from this channel. This is from a hog calling contest? Like pigs?
Come on, pig! Piggy!
Oh god, I heard this before, but do pigs actually respond to "Here, piggy"? Yeah! Hell yeah, boy! Yeah, get them pigs! Wrangle them on up, boy! I like how the start of it sounded like a siren about to go off. Hello, I told you, I am the son of Siren Head. That's where that comes from? Oh my god, I've heard that sound so many times. I didn't know it was this video. You learn something new every day.
They do these things with dolls occasionally where they give them hard, plastic, realistic heads and weird, floppy bodies, and it all ends up, frankly, a little bit more disturbing.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Get it away! Stop!
Also, this one talks, if you remember, and utters one of his amazing catchphrases like...
That wasn't even a good recording of that either. Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Like it. Get it away!
Plastic, realistic heads.
Every day.
They do these things with dolls occasionally where they give them hard, plastic, realistic heads and weird, floppy bodies, and it all ends up, frankly, a little bit more disturbing.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Get it away! Stop!
Also, this one talks, if you remember, and utters one of his amazing catchphrases like...
That wasn't even a good recording of that either.
Hello.
Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, there's two.
Jamie, pull up that video. Pull that guy up, young Jamie. That might be the greatest video I've ever seen in my life.
Good job, Jamie.
That's so cute. I would be terrified of my dogs jumping out of the car if I did that. I don't have a dog or a car, but if I did, I would not let them just hang out the window like that. Have you seen that TikTok where the dogs actually jump out and then they go around at the parking or the stoplight and just check out everybody else's cars? I'd be so scared. Ooh, Minecraft? I've had quite a few times where I could have a perfectly cut scream in Minecraft.
Spider spawner. All right, we're gonna deal with it this episode. We're gonna deal
Creepers
with it.
are gonna show up, for sure.
As scared as we are of it, it's more scared of us than it is of. It's more scared of us than we are of it. Oh fuck!
Yep, always. You gotta watch out for creepers, man. As soon as you hear that sizzle, you best get running.
I got my umbrella, but I know I'm gonna get wet. And look out, like, our street is starting to flood.
Holy crap. That was epic. I hope no one got hurt. The best lightning that I have ever seen was not fork lightning like that comes down and hits the ground. It was just sheet lightning in the clouds at nighttime when I lived in the cabins. And I was in my brother's little cabin that he had, which, if a strong gust of wind came, the whole thing was gone. And lightning happened, and the entire field lit up like daytime. I had never seen it so bright at nighttime like that before. And then the thunder that came after it, you could literally hear it go left to right across the sky and feel it vibrate left to right under the ground. And me and my brother looked at each other like, well, we had a good one. I'll see you up there. Oh man. I've been really getting into these types of videos lately where people roleplay stuff in VR, and it's super funny to watch. I've watched people play that Onward game. I think that's what this is.
Juicy, remember, do you want these people to come into your no-no square?
No, I do not.
Then take the no-no snow.
Do it now, Juicy.
Okay,
One
now,
big
Juicy,
breath.
they're coming.
One big breath.
Are these the
Juicy,
same
go.
people? Oh, I thought he was gonna pick up a snowball. No, yeah, this is Mully. Yeah, I've watched. That's what I was saying. I was watching some of their videos on Onward before, and it's so goddamn funny. It makes me want to do it myself. I want to get some friends together and do roleplay and VR stuff. I really want to get into VR chat again. I'm gonna do that and roleplay around in that because that's so fun. Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh, comedy doesn't get any better than that, folks. You know what? We're just ending it there. We're ending it there. That's all. The only reason that I made this video was because I wanted to just have a little bit of fun. Get in, react to some things, have a laugh at it, and just feel good. And now I do. I feel great after all that. I hope you do too. Hope this injected a little bit of fun into your day, a little bit of distraction, a little bit of energy, and a little bit of laughs. If it did, don't forget to go ahead and leave a like on this video. Please do it. I'm not just saying that for the good of my health. Just do it, okay? And don't forget. Ah! Oh, hey there. Like what you see? Of course you do, because you're a person of culture and taste. You know good stuff when you see it. What am I wearing right now? Oh, it's just a brand new cloak collection designed entirely by me. The Jacksepticeye Stealth Mode Imprint Collection. Sounds enticing, doesn't it? You want some of it, don't you? Yes. Yes, you do. If you like what you see, if you want some of this for yourself, oh, baby, oh, it gets better. If you want to get some of that for yourself, you can go to cloakbrand.com. Link in the description, baby. I'm very excited about this drop because I helped design it from the very start myself. I've been listening to a lot of the feedback from the community and what they want out of Cloak and what we want going forward. And I wanted to make something sleek, minimalistic, stylish, stuff that I'm extremely proud to wear. And I'm really, really proud of this drop. And I can't wait for some of you to get it. Anyway, let's roll the intro. Meme time, baby! It's meme time! It's meme time! Gather all your friends, it's meme time! It's meme time! It's meme time! The only cure for sadness. I'm excited about this episode because we just did a big charity live stream and there was a ton of really funny moments in it. My hair is green again. My god, what is happening? Are we in 2015 again? Is the bad year over? Is 2020 gone? Please, for the love of God, go away 2020. No one wants you. In a couple of weeks we don't have to listen to you anymore. Oh no. I'm going through some tough times right now fighting cancer, and when Jack sent me this, it made me 84% happier. I don't. This is gonna be cringy for me to watch. I didn't know this was gonna go up on the subreddit. I made this video because I got an email from somebody saying that they worked in a hospital, and somebody named Thomas, hi Thomas, I'm assuming this actually is you, said that they were going through a tough time fighting cancer, and I recorded a little video for them and sent it off, but I didn't know everybody was going to see it. Oh god. Hey Thomas, how's it going? Or should I say top of the morning to you? I want to cringe. I'm going to go commit cringe right now. I heard that you were a bit of a fan, so I just wanted to check in and say hi, and I hope that you're doing well. Also heard that you're a bit of a drummer. I'd love to know how good you are. How good are you, Thomas? How good are you? Nice to meet you, even if it's just through a screen, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope you hang in there. Oh, I don't know why. It's like a video that I wanted to make for somebody else and then send off, and the fact that everybody can see it now, I don't know, it makes me feel weird. But Thomas, I hope that you are doing well, all things considered, and I hope that things pick up for you. Oh, Just want to say thank you to everyone in this comment section for all the support. It blew my mind how many people responded and how wholesome and kind everyone is. It's raised the 84% to 100%. That's so precious. Oh, my heart. It break in two out of sheer overloaded goodness. That's so sweet. That's you guys. You guys are nice and wholesome. Oh yeah, Thomas. I'll give you another shout out. Hi, Thomas. You're getting a ton of them now. Everyone say hi, Thomas. I felt inspired. How do you possibly piece that together? How did you look at this and immediately think of this? That's talent. That's incredible. Bell of talent right there. My God, I love it. I also love Kronk.
Pull the lever, Sean. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever?
This is great. I should dress up as this again and put the glasses on. This is going to be my next year Halloween costume. It's super easy. It's efficient. I have the materials on hand. I don't have to spend a dime. If you're looking at this and you don't know what's going on, let me explain. I don't know. YouTube, Discord, and Google not working. All of Reddit. Oh, it's meme time. It's meme time on Reddit anyway. How did you get to Reddit if Google wasn't working? Oh, the app. Oh, that makes sense. Damn loopholes. Damn youths and their apps. I don't get it no more. I just sit here and I click in whatever I want to search in the address bar at the top of Google. Hey, Blondie. Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. Oh, I understand this reference. I know who that character is. Y'all watching season 4? Did the second episode come out yet? I watched the first episode. It's cool. Dude, second episode comes out tomorrow as of recording this. Woo! I just need a pair of glasses. Well, the blonde hair is gone now. I either look like Zeke or I look like Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. That would have been amazing cosplay. Just get a red jacket and put it on and I'm Edward. Oh, put a bin bag over my arm. It's the metal arm. Hagen no Renkinjutsu. Grass and dirt block. Is that what you're saying? My hair now is grass and before I was just a dirt block? How dare. I have never been besmirched on my own subreddit more than I have been right now. 4 legs? Who needs that? BB will remember that. Oh, BB. Oh, look how cute. Look how cute he is. God, that was such a fun video to record. Oh, I don't know what to do with the chair now. What do I do with it? Do I just sit and, like, record videos with it? Yeah, I'll get it right now. Who needs back supporting stinky Herman Miller chair when you've got the chair of the future right in your pocket? It's simple and efficient and easy to put on. Oh God. Is that right? You'd basically be an idiot for not doing this. The chair of the future, people. This feels great. Who's the real Akinator here? Listen, thinking about these questions just makes me think about all these characters in different games. Can you imagine playing Fortnite as Kratos? I predicted it! I'm an Nostradamus! Or a Nostradamus? No, I have the chair of the future. I'm the cool one. You're the dumbass. Give me a cut of that revenue, all right? This is my fucking idea. No one else has ever thought of this. I demand royalties for this. I did predict that 2020 was going to be a great year. I said 2020 was going to be an amazing year. Start of a new decade, turning 30. I said it was going to be wonderful. I just didn't say who it would be wonderful for. It's not wonderful for humanity, but some sentience out there is having a great time. There is no meme. Just wanted to say that Jack's videos and streams have been really helping me go through some shitty times lately, and I'm thankful. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you. It makes it feel all worth it to make videos and content for people and to see you guys actually enjoy it. Means so much to me. I know I'm fucking around and sitting on a stupid chair, but I do it for the comedic value and to hopefully put a smile on someone's face. Because let's face it, this year's not great. We need some smiles on our faces this year. And if I can be that for you, then it genuinely makes me really happy. Coming here and seeing all the memes and the community that has been built here on Reddit, as well as all the other platforms that we use, It's just cool. We're at 485k members. 15k and we're at 500,000. That's so cool. Thank you. When real life transcends meme. I actually did make this joke to Evelyn when I dyed my hair. I turned to her and went, cherry flavor, want to taste? It's my favorite line out of Shrek. So for a brief moment in history, for about 12 hours, I was Prince Charming meme. A new foe has appeared, Trash Jack. No, I've been Trash Jack this entire time. Every time I've done anything, yes, this is how tall I am in this. Fuck. Every time that I've.
Do you believe that? If you think your life's gonna be amazing, it will be.
That has a powerful impact on people. So powerful.
This is Nest Hub Max from Google, but to someone who needs to put their little helpers to work.
Hey, Google, show us how to make gingerbread on YouTube.
It's the Google Gingerbread Baking Buddy. Nest Hub Max from Google, available at...
I've been Trash Man anytime I've done anything. I've always been Trash Jack. I've just never worn the outfit. Okay, I don't know if we can actually use that meme. You know, put it in. We'll see what happens. We might get copyright claimed for it. And if we do, then you probably heard a different song or no song at all during that. And then just imagine the JoJo meme. Met Jack in my local pub a few years back. What a legend. Oh, God. Oh, God. Not at you guys. I'm very glad that I met you and it was really fun. But, oh God, it's like looking into a window of a worse time for me. I can't relate to this person anymore. It feels like forever ago. You ever look at pictures of yourself from years ago and you're like, who are they? What are they doing? Sit better. What's that outfit? What are you doing? You also had a Samsung phone? Ew! Yes, must be Ireland. Look, it's the middle of the day. The kids weren't in there drinking. Yet. Both forms of Megamind I have been. Yes. The spider. Fucking hell. So what you're saying is that I am a mastermind. That I am incredibly smart. And that I get the girl in the end and win over the day. Thank you. Thankfully somebody finally... Somebody? Why can't I speak? Never mind. Shut down the meme. It's done. What am I now? With the hair. I'm a fucking carrot. That's what I am. When is it going to happen? Jack, when he said he'd shove the bell up his butt for 200k likes, 400k likes. I already did it. You guys just don't know. Listen. You hear that? It's already up there. I just can't show it on camera or on video or anything like that. I'll get shut down. I have a reputation to uphold here. I have the respect of people. Some people. New armor. You too can become Bagman in Minecraft. Don't be afraid. It has +4 swift foot and +10 sexiness. Look how cool I look. You make fun of me now. And always, apparently. But people are going to be dressing up as this for Halloween soon. I can guarantee you. Next year, it's a crazy easy outfit to put together for Halloween. You know when you were a kid and you used to dress up in a bin bag anyway? At least I did. I would get a black bin bag, I cut a hole in the top of it, put it on, and then put on a witch's hat and say that I was a witch. And then go around asking people for sweets. No wonder they didn't want to give me anything. They were like, are you kidding? I bought all of these sweets and you show up to my house in a bin bag, you absolute trash child. Look, we couldn't afford much growing up. I couldn't afford costumes for Halloween. I had to go with what I had. Bin bags were in the house and I was a garbage child, so I just went with it. I'm just living out my childhood again. Let me have this. Therapist, Turkish Sean doesn't exist. He can't scare you. Turkish Sean. Are you gonna put on headphones? Evelyn's having none of it. Oh my god, I'm just a fucking child. Here you have full-blown adult maturity, and here you have someone dressed in bin bags. You can see me look over for validation as well. Is this funny? Is this funny? I'll keep going anyway. What is wrong with me? Why do I do this? Hey Jack, say the word negligible. Negligible! Negligible! Look, I had a talk with Felix about this. We walked through the word, he still couldn't say it. Negligible. For me, it's the word mirror. But that's just my accent. I say it, but all the R's are just smashed together. It's like all the R's were going down the highway at 60 miles an hour and a truck hit them. I'm trying to think of a word that I have trouble saying. I don't think I have any trouble saying because I'm an adult and I can actually speak the language that I natively speak. Thankfully, somebody finally... Somebody? Why can't I speak? To Felix's credit, it's not his first language, alright? And it is kind of a bullshit word. There's two different forms of the G in it. There's a hard G and a soft G. Us fans at the start of every meme time. Oh yeah. It's meme time! I'm trying my best not to move. Have you noticed that ever since I got into this chair, I've moved so much less? I'm just worried that death is around every corner and every movement I make could be my last. I want it to count. I wonder if I could balance without my feet. No. Oh my god. Oh, they merged me with the Felix one. This is terrifying. It's like the human centipede of trash bags. Oh, that's legitimately scary. If that came after me in a horror game, I would run. Look, I get it. I look sexy. That's why I couldn't keep it for too long, because people were just too obsessed with it that I look too good. I know, you don't have to keep reminding the world. The two kings that rule the land of trash. Oh, we are not kings. Not at all. Get you someone that looks at you the way Gab looks at Bagsepticeye. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. Oh, so full of love and encouragement and support. I love her. She's great. Also, Gab backwards is Bag. It's meant to be. Bagsepticeye and Gab. Gab and Bag. Together at last. We found each other. Through the trash. Me, when Jack's hair doesn't turn instantly green the moment he puts the color in his hair. More! That's all chat was. As soon as I start putting it in, everyone was like, no, more. More. More! Put more in! I want green! Green! Holy hell. I built you as a FNAF-inspired puppet with changeable hairstyles for Thankmas. I streamed for 15 hours and raised just over $420. That is nuts. Oh my god. That's so cool. Are you